What you're about to hear may completely transform your view of love. It may surprise you, move you, and even challenge you. But one thing is certain: if you are here right now, it is not by chance. The universe brought you to this message because a great moment is about to happen in your life. You are being called to receive a love that goes beyond anything you've ever experienced. Maybe you've waited for this love for a long time. Maybe you've wondered why it hasn't arrived yet. But now, everything will make sense. The truth is, the time has come. The love you prayed for, the love you dreamed of, the love that often felt distant, it is now moving in your direction. And it's not just any love. It's a divinely destined love, a love that was written for you before you were even born. But there is something you need to understand. To receive this love, you must be ready for it. Before we continue, take a moment to do 3 things right now. Hit the like button. This helps us spread this message to more people who need to hear it. Subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers, and each new chosen one strengthens this mission. Comment the number 99. That number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message. And remember, if you are truly chosen, you will watch this video until the end. Deep down, you already know that this word was meant for you. If you're ready to receive this truth, your life will never be the same. Now, open your heart and get ready, because what you are about to hear could change everything. True love is not the result of chance, nor is it something that simply happens without a greater purpose. It is part of a divine plan, carefully designed to reach you at the right moment. Maybe you've already felt that absence, that waiting, that feeling that something was still incomplete. But the truth is, the time of waiting is over. The love you've been dreaming of is not an ordinary love. It is not based merely on attraction or fleeting desires. This is a sacred love, a love that transcends time and circumstances. And it's arriving now because you are finally ready to receive it. Every challenge you faced, every moment of solitude, and every lesson along the way, they have all prepared you for this phase. Nothing was in vain. This love is not coming just to fill a void. It is coming to transform your life, to elevate your soul, and to align you with a purpose far greater than simply being in a relationship. You are about to experience a love that is spiritual, deep, and destined from the very beginning. And now that the moment has come, the question is, are you ready to accept this blessing? Because this love cannot be forced. It cannot be rushed. And it cannot be ignored. It comes when you are truly prepared to receive it. The universe is already moving the pieces for this encounter. And all you need to do is open your heart and allow it to happen. True love doesn't appear just when you desire it, it appears when you're ready to receive it. Everything you've lived up to this point, every challenge, every moment of growth, and every internal transformation had a purpose to prepare you for this divine connection. Many people spend their lives searching for love without realizing that they must first become the version of themselves that is ready to fully live it. That means healing past wounds, learning to trust the process, and above all, developing a strong relationship with yourself and with the divine. This journey of self-knowledge and evolution wasn't random. It was necessary. Every moment of solitude you faced was meant to strengthen your soul. Every heartbreak became a lesson shaping your capacity to love more truthfully. Every difficult phase was a stepping stone, lifting you to a level of awareness where you can finally recognize and sustain a love that transcends the ordinary. Now, you no longer seek a relationship out of need or emptiness. You are ready for a love that elevates, that expands, and that aligns you with your greater purpose. And when that connection happens, you'll see everything will make sense. The waiting wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Because this love that is coming is not just about romance, it's about evolution, transformation, and the fulfillment of a divine purpose. The love that's coming to you is not an ordinary love. It's not based merely on passing desires or convenient moments. This connection has a much greater purpose than just sharing time together. Since the beginning of time, certain souls were chosen to find each other to fulfill a shared mission. This isn't just any union. It's the meeting of two energies that, when united, create a deep impact, not just in your lives, but in the world around you. This love is a calling. You and this person won't meet just to enjoy a happy relationship. You've both been prepared for something much bigger. Maybe deep inside, you've always felt that your true love wouldn't look like the relationships around you. You weren't born to live a common story. You were chosen to experience a love that transforms, heals, and uplifts. And when that encounter happens, you'll feel that this person is not a stranger. There will be an instant recognition, a sense of deep familiarity, as if you've always known each other. And that's because this connection existed long before you met in this lifetime. The universe has always been aligning this moment. And when that love enters your life, everything will make sense. Prepare yourself, because this union goes far beyond a relationship. It is the awakening of a new phase in your life. Nothing that happened in your life was by chance. Every experience, every moment of waiting, every apparent setback was part of a divine plan that was being carefully carried out. This love that you have long waited for has always been reserved for you. Since before your birth, this union was already written. Perhaps at times you felt alone. That love wasn't meant for you, or that you would never find someone who truly understood you. But the truth is, you were never forgotten. The universe has always been working behind the scenes, aligning every detail so that when the right moment arrived, this love could manifest in the most perfect way. If this love had come earlier, maybe you wouldn't have been ready for it. Maybe something inside you still needed to be developed. But now, the time has come. The person coming into your life does not appear by coincidence. They are part of this greater plan. This is an encounter marked by destiny. True love is never lost. It always finds its way, and now, all you need to do is trust. Because the divine plan is in motion, and your love story is about to unfold. The path up to this point has not been easy. You've faced challenges, moments of loneliness, disappointments, and maybe even doubted whether true love really existed for you. But here is the truth that changes everything. Nothing you went through was in vain. Every difficulty you faced was not a punishment, but training. You were being molded, strengthened, and prepared to receive the love you truly deserve. If you had met this person earlier, maybe you wouldn't have been ready. Maybe the insecurities of the past, the emotional wounds, and the fears would have kept this connection from blossoming. But now, you are different. Everything that happened taught you something. It made you stronger, wiser, more aware of your own worth. You became the person capable of living this love in its highest form. And the same happened with the other person. The universe not only prepared you, but also guided this special soul through the same process of growth and evolution. Now, you are both ready. This love doesn't come as a simple meeting. It comes as a divine gift, the result of everything you have overcome. And when that moment happens, you will understand that every challenge was worth it. The time of waiting is over. The love you've always desired is arriving. True love never happens by chance. It is not a simple coincidence, nor a random encounter. It is the result of a divine alignment that has always been happening behind the scenes of your life. If you look back, you'll realize that all your experiences, both good and bad, were shaping you for this moment. Every person who crossed your path, every relationship that didn't work out, every lesson learned, all of it was part of a bigger plan. The universe never makes mistakes. The waiting time was not a delay, but a perfect adjustment so that everything could happen at the right time. If this love had come earlier, maybe you wouldn't have been ready to recognize it. Maybe that person also needed to go through a process of growth before being ready to find you. But now, everything has changed. The alignment has happened. The pieces have finally come together, and the path is clear for this love to enter your life. When you meet, everything will make sense. The connection will be instant, as if you've always known each other. And this happens because on a spiritual level, you were already destined to meet. Now, all you need to do is trust. True love is never late. It arrives when you are ready. And that moment is now. The love that is coming to you is not just an emotional connection. It is a transforming force, capable of changing your life and taking you to a new level of consciousness and fulfillment. This relationship will not be just about personal happiness. It will be a portal for growth, for healing, and for the fulfillment of a greater purpose. Many people enter relationships out of convenience, fear of loneliness, or temporary desire, but this love is different. It was planned to strengthen you, to challenge you to grow, and to align you with the mission your soul came to fulfill. This union does not happen just for you to be happy, but so that together you can make a difference in the world. It may be that you have a common purpose. It may be that one inspires the other to reach new heights. It may be that this connection awakens talents and gifts that were dormant within you. But one thing is certain, this love has a meaning far greater than any ordinary relationship. When you meet, it won't just be about romance. It will be about evolution. And together, you will build something that goes beyond what you could imagine alone. Are you ready to experience a love that not only fills you, but transforms you? Because this connection is about to happen. You've already been through the waiting, the growth, the challenges that shaped you. Now, the time to find this love has arrived. But how can you know if this connection is truly the one that was destined for you? Divine love doesn't come with doubts, confusion, or insecurity. It brings clarity, peace, and a deep sense of recognition. When this person enters your life, you won't need to force anything. There will be no fear, no anxiety, or the feeling that you have to fight to keep the relationship working. Everything will flow naturally. Here are some signs that this love has arrived. An instant sense of familiarity. You'll feel as if you already know this person, as if your souls had met before. Inner peace. Instead of insecurity or anxiety, this relationship will bring a deep sense of calm. Alignment of purposes. You'll have a connection that goes beyond physical attraction. There will be a sense of mission, something greater than just being together. Mutual growth. This love won't come to limit you, but to push you toward becoming the best version of yourself. The absence of fear. With this person, you'll feel safe to be completely authentic, without needing to hide who you truly are. This love won't be like the others that came before. It will be different because it is divinely guided. And when you recognize this connection, you'll know that you finally arrived at the destination you've waited for so long. The universe never acts without purpose. Before this love enters your life, it will begin to send you signs that the moment of your union is approaching. These signs are not coincidences. They are divine messages, confirming that the alignment is already happening and that the person destined for you is coming. But how can you recognize these signs? Repeated numbers, you start seeing sequences like 1111, 222, or 777 often. These numbers are spiritual codes indicating that something important is manifesting. Dreams and intuitions. You may have recurring dreams about someone you've never met or feel a strong intuition that something is about to change. Unexpected coincidences, places, songs, words, or random encounters start pointing to the same path. A feeling of anticipation, even without a clear reason, you feel that something big is about to happen. An internal certainty begins to grow within you. Aligned people and opportunities. You start meeting people who say exactly what you needed to hear or receive messages that seem to confirm this arrival. These signs don't appear by chance. They are the universe's way of preparing you to receive this love. The more attentive you are, the clearer this confirmation will become. Now that you know how to recognize the signs, ask yourself, are you ready to open your eyes and realize that your true love is closer than you think? Waiting for true love can be challenging. You may ask yourself why it hasn't arrived yet, feel moments of loneliness, and even question whether this connection truly exists. But here's the truth. The love that was destined for you cannot be rushed. It will come exactly at the right moment. Divine timing never fails. Every second of your waiting has been a period of preparation, growth, and alignment so that when this love finally arrives, you can receive it fully. Patience does not mean inertia. It means trusting that the universe is working in your favor even when you don't see immediate signs. So how can you keep the faith while waiting? Stop looking at time as the enemy. Time is not against you, it is shaping you for something greater. Avoid comparisons. Your path is unique. True love arrives for each person at the exact moment it was planned. Use this time to grow. This period is precious for strengthening yourself emotionally and spiritually. Keep your energy high. What is meant for you cannot be lost. But you can accelerate this meeting by staying aligned with the energy of love and abundance. Trust the process. The universe never delays anything. Everything happens exactly as it should. True love is never rushed, it is prepared. And when it finally arrives, you'll see that every second of waiting was worth it. The question is, are you ready to trust divine timing and allow this love to arrive at the right moment? Many times, when we seek true love, we try to control every detail. We want to predict when, where, and how it will happen. But divine love doesn't follow the rules of the ego, it follows the rules of the universe. The desire to control everything is born from fear of loneliness, fear of never finding the right person, fear of repeating past mistakes. But fear does not create love. It only blocks the natural flow of what is already coming your way. The truth is that the love destined for you will arrive unexpectedly, effortlessly, and at the exact moment you are ready to receive it. So how can you let go of control and allow the universe to do its part? Free yourself from the need to predict everything. Divine love cannot be forced. It arrives when you least expect it, but at the perfect moment. Let go of anxiety. Worrying excessively about the future creates resistance. Love flows naturally when you trust. Live in the present. Instead of waiting for love to feel complete, cultivate joy, growth, and purpose now. Believe that the best is on its way. When you trust the divine plan, you eliminate the barriers that could delay your blessing. Open yourself to the unexpected. Love may arrive in a way different from what you imagined and still be more perfect than you ever dreamed. The universe is already taking care of everything. Now you just need to allow this love to manifest at the right time. The love that is coming to you is not a random encounter. It's a soul connection, something that transcends time and space. When two souls destined to meet finally cross paths, there is immediate recognition, a deep sense of familiarity, as if they've always known each other. It's not just about attraction or affinity, but a bond that goes beyond logic, something that can only be felt in the heart. This love arrives calmly, bringing peace instead of anxiety. Instead of fear, it awakens security. It doesn't require masks or ask you to change who you are. On the contrary, it accepts and sees you in your entirety, illuminating your strengths and embracing your vulnerabilities. This kind of connection is not built on superficial interests or fleeting desires. It is born from the alignment of two souls who share a higher purpose. There's something deeper than simply being together. There's a calling to grow, to evolve, and to fulfill a mission that goes beyond the relationship itself. If you've ever felt that your journey in love has never been ordinary, that you've always sought something more authentic, more real, and more meaningful, it's because your soul recognizes that it didn't come into this world to live just any love. You came to live a love that transforms, that heals, and that elevates. Now, the time has come. This connection is about to happen. And when it does, you won't have doubts. You'll know. Are you ready to recognize the love that has always been written for you? The love that is coming to you does not demand perfection. It doesn't need masks or an idealized version of who you are. This love only needs your truth. Many times, the fear of getting hurt causes people to build walls around their hearts. Past experiences create blocks, making it difficult to trust, to open up, and to allow someone to truly see who we are. But true love can only flourish where there is surrender. And surrender only happens when there is vulnerability. Being vulnerable does not mean being weak. On the contrary, it means having the courage to show yourself fully. It's allowing someone to see your light and your shadows, your dreams and your fears without fear of rejection. It's trusting that this love will not come to judge you, but to accept you exactly as you are. When you embrace your vulnerability, something magical happens. Love stops being a game of appearances and becomes a genuine connection. You stop seeking approval and start living a relationship based on truth, respect, and mutual growth. The love that is coming doesn't want a filtered version of you. It wants your essence. It wants to share your journey, walk by your side, and build something solid and true. But for that to happen, you must allow yourself to feel. You must lower your guard and trust that this love was sent to you at the right time. The love that is coming to you will not only be a source of happiness, but also a mirror of your own soul. This relationship will not only fill your heart, but reveal parts of you that you may not have discovered yet. When we meet the right person, we don't just feel love. We also see our own truth reflected in the other. This love will reveal your strengths, your talents, and your light, but it will also show you areas that still need healing and development. And that can be challenging, because true love doesn't come to keep you in your comfort zone. It comes to help you grow. This relationship will be a safe space for your evolution. Unlike connections based solely on superficiality, this union will bring challenges that will push you to become the best version of yourself. There will be moments of reflection, learning, and transformation. True love teaches. It is not based only on happy moments, but on the commitment to grow together. It requires patience, surrender, and the willingness to face your own shadows. However, along this path, you will notice something extraordinary. Every challenge overcome will strengthen this connection even more, making it unbreakable. This person will come to show you what your soul already knew, but perhaps hadn't clearly seen. And you will do the same for them. Together, you will evolve, expand, and transform your lives in ways you could never have done alone. When something great is about to happen, it is natural for doubts to arise. You may wonder if this love truly exists, if it's possible to live such a deep connection, and if you are worthy of receiving it. But these doubts are not the truth. They are merely echoes of the past, trying to keep you from moving forward. The fear of the unknown may make you question whether this love will be like previous experiences. It may bring up memories of disappointment and insecurity, trying to convince you that maybe it's too late or that you're not ready. But the reality is different. The love that is coming was planned for you, and it cannot be lost. The only thing that can prevent this meeting is the resistance created by your own doubts. When you cling to fear, to excessive questioning, and to the need for absolute certainty, you disconnect from the natural flow of the universe. True love doesn't need constant proof. It carries a quiet certainty, a feeling of peace that needs no justification. When it arrives, you will feel in your heart that it's real. Not because someone convinced you, but because your soul will already recognize the connection. Now is the time to trust, to leave doubts behind and make room for this new reality. This love is already on its way, and your only task is to allow it to enter. True love is not just something that happens on the outside. It begins within you. Even before this connection manifests in the physical realm, it already exists on an energetic level, waiting to be received. Everything in the universe responds to the energy we emit. If you carry within yourself doubts, fears, and the feeling that love is something distant or difficult, that will be the reality that continues to repeat itself. But when you begin to vibrate at the frequency of love, believing that it is already yours, that it is already on its way, and that you deserve to live it, then this manifestation accelerates. The universe doesn't distinguish between what is real and what is imagined. It responds to your vibration. If you begin to act like someone who already lives this love, cultivating peace, gratitude, and trust, the path to this connection opens naturally. Belief is the key. It's not enough to simply wish. You have to truly believe. Know that this love already exists, that it is already moving in your direction, and that nothing can stop it from coming into reality. The more you align with this truth, the faster this experience materializes, not because you're forcing it, but because you're in harmony with what is already yours by divine right. Now ask yourself, are you vibrating in the energy of love or in the energy of doubt? Are you prepared to receive this connection with the certainty that it is already real? Before true love can enter your life, it is essential that you release everything that still ties you to the past. Love cannot bloom in a heart full of resentment, pain, and unhealed wounds. Forgiveness does not mean justifying the wrongs or accepting what hurt you. It means letting go of the weight of pain, stopping carrying memories that only hold you back, and making space for something new and transformative. Often, without realizing it, the pains of the past become invisible barriers. You might be afraid to trust again, hesitant to open up, or clinging to the belief that love is hard and painful. But while these emotions still exist within you, true love will not be able to fully manifest. Forgiveness is not a favor to those who hurt you. It is a gift to yourself. When you release the past, you free yourself to live the present in its fullness. The love that is coming cannot be tainted by old scars. It needs a heart willing to feel without fear, without distrust, without walls. Now is the time to release all that no longer serves you, to leave the past behind and allow a new chapter to begin. True love is not expressed through pretty words or fleeting promises. It manifests in the depth of the connection, in the gaze that says everything without needing explanation, in the presence that brings safety even in silence. This love doesn't depend on grand gestures to prove it's real. It is felt in how one understands the other, in the natural harmony that forms, in the mutual respect that grows day by day. It is a love that doesn't wear down with time, but strengthens with every experience shared together. Unlike relationships based only on appearances or convenience, this connection goes far beyond the surface. It touches the soul, brings out the best in each person, and creates a bond that cannot be broken by external circumstances. This deep bond is not based solely on attraction. but on an energetic fusion. It's as if the souls recognize each other, and upon meeting, they know they were made to walk together. True love is not fleeting. It is not shaken by hardships. It doesn't disappear in the face of challenges, and it is not undone by minor disagreements. It grows, adapts, evolves, and becomes more solid over time. And when you find this connection, you will know it without any doubt, because it will be something you feel not only in your heart, but in your soul. Are you ready to live a love that doesn't need to be explained, only felt? True love is not just a feeling. It is a force capable of healing, transforming, and opening doors to a new journey of growth and discovery. When it arrives, it doesn't just fill a space in your heart, it redefines how you see life, bringing clarity, purpose, and a deep sense of belonging. This love doesn't come to repeat the patterns of the past. It doesn't carry the fears, doubts, or pains that were once part of your story. On the contrary, it is a new beginning, a renewal, an opportunity to live something pure and true. It comes to heal old wounds, dissolve insecurities, and prove that love doesn't have to mean suffering or uncertainty. It can be light, it can be safe, and it can be exactly how your soul always knew it should be. More than a simple meeting between two people, this connection is a great adventure. It is not limited to romance, it extends into the growth of both. You will learn together, challenge each other, encourage dreams, and share experiences you could never live alone. This love will be a path of discovery, where each day brings a new lesson, and every challenge overcome strengthens the bond between you. And the most amazing thing is that this journey doesn't happen by chance. The universe has guided each of your steps until now. Every choice, every moment of reflection, every obstacle you've overcome was a piece of the great puzzle that is now coming together. If you pay attention, you'll see that the signs have always been around you in coincidences, unexpected messages, and unlikely encounters. The universe speaks to you all the time, showing you that the love you've been waiting for is closer than you think. But for this connection to happen, surrender is necessary. True love cannot be controlled, forced, or shaped to fit the expectations created by fear. It needs to flow naturally, it needs space to grow, and freedom to manifest in its right time. When you let go of the need to predict every detail and simply trust, love finds its way to you effortlessly. And all of this begins with one simple act: self-care and self-love. Before this connection can materialize, it is essential that you are already vibrating at the frequency of love. This means valuing yourself, respecting yourself, and recognizing your own worth. The more you care for yourself, the more the universe aligns your energy with the person who was made to walk beside you. This love is not far away. It is already on its way. And the only question that remains is, are you ready to receive it? Now that you understand that every experience, every challenge, and every moment of waiting were part of a greater plan, there is only one thing left to do: open your heart and allow this love to enter your life. The waiting was never a punishment, it was a time of preparation. The universe does not delay and it does not fail. Everything happens at the perfect time, and that time has come. The love that was designed for you even before you were born is drawing near. And when it finally enters your life, you will understand that every obstacle, every moment of solitude, and every lesson learned were essential for you to be ready to live it in its fullness. This love will not be a repetition of the past. It will be unlike anything you've ever experienced. It won't come to complete you, because you are already whole, but to expand all that is best within you. It won't be fragile, because it will be built on a solid foundation of respect, surrender, and purpose. Now that you are more aware, your energy has changed. You are no longer the same person who started this journey. You have become someone capable of living true love. Love doesn't need to be chased, it needs to be recognized. And when that encounter happens, you will know there will be no confusion, fear, or insecurity. There will be clarity, peace, and a deep sense of certainty. The only thing that remains now is your acceptance. Are you willing to receive this love without resistance? Are you ready to release the ties of the past and fully surrender to the new? If your answer is yes, then know this: you are already on the right path. True love is already on its way, and when it arrives, your life will never be the same. Now, before we move forward, take a moment to do 3 very important things. Tap the like button. This helps us share this message with more people who need to hear it. Subscribe to the channel. We are on the way to 1,000 subscribers, and each new chosen one strengthens this mission. Comment the number 99. This number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message. The universe has already confirmed it. This love is yours. Now, all that remains is for you to receive it.